bit of an odd angle in this YouTube video. I've messed with some different settings in my camera to try and make the quality better, because it actually films to 4K. It's a Canon EOS 250D, but for some reason whenever I transfer it over, it's never 4K. Like, the quality is really, it's only 1080p, which is really bad. I don't know why. It's always fuzzy and whatnot. I don't know, I think it might be the lighting. But anyway, we're going to talk about body dysmorphia and how to tackle body dysmorphia, particularly in the gym and the way we look and sometimes might feel smaller than we actually are. Now, boys, what doesn't help is obviously looking at pictures of C-Bum and Alex Eubank and all these, you know, big influencers. They've got the top genetics, boys. And we try and compare ourselves to them, you know. I look like C-Bum, don't we all? You know, but that's part of the reasons why maybe we feel small. You gotta remember, boys, right? All us gym rats here, right, and all us people that love going to gym, working out, whatever, right? Majority of the people in this world don't even go to the gym. They don't even step foot near a gym. Instead of comparing ourselves against them, the people that don't work out at all, where we might be big, and then compare ourselves to the top bodybuilders where we might feel small, compare yourselves to you. You know, personally, I really like to look at old photos of me back when I was like 15, 16, 17, I didn't work out. And I like to think, do you know what, when I was that age, all I wanted to do was be jacked. That's all I wanted to do was like, Kyle, how do I get big? How do I do it? At that age, I couldn't afford a gym membership. Look at me now, 3-4 years later. Do you know what I mean? And I've made such a big difference. It's like, it's insane. I've already put enough pictures up and videos up, boys, but I'm sure you can too. Look at yourself in the mirror and compare yourself to you. Do you know what I mean? We've all got insecurities. We've all maybe want a bigger, maybe we all want bigger shoulders. Some of you might want bigger calves because they're a bitch to grow. But it's you against you. And I promise you, I know it's hard sometimes when we see other people's physiques, boys, but you just got to compare yourself to you. I can't change, you know, maybe my chest insertions, you know. I'm quite lucky. People like Terry Crews, I put a picture of, and theirs goes like in and out and all. If I stand up a little bit, mine's just a direct line, you see? I'm lucky, right? But maybe, like for my biceps, for example, look, this is something that I'm insecure about. Look at my biceps. This is me flexing my biceps. They're shit. I can bicep curl a lot. I've got really strong biceps. But look what happens when I tense them, boys. You see how they're like this? They haven't got the peak, right? Some people will have a worse chest than me, just out of genetics, not like muscular, but the way it's aesthetic, right? But they'll have their bicep peak will be amazing, right? Instead of looking at all his insecurities, right? Instead of me going, all right, Kyle, you've got bad biceps. Why don't I think, do you know what? You've got a good solid chest. You've got good solid round shoulders. You've got good calves. Look at all your good points, boys. Some of us have more good points and weak points than others. That's just the way it is. But I don't like how we all sort of wish we wanted to be someone else, you know, boys. Best way to combat body dysmorphia, in my opinion, is to look at yourself in the mirror and label the good points. And if you can't find a good point, then stop lying to yourself and find the good point. I can sit here for hours and hours and rant about this, boys, but I really feel like a big way for me to combat body dysmorphia, in particularly, is to remember it's you against you, you know, and be proud of where you come from, be proud of how you look like, and be confident. Even if you're not confident, act confident. Do you really think I was always this confident? To stand in front of a camera, create a TikTok account, go boys every time? No, you gotta fake it at the start. I was never really this confident. Now I'm quite confident and I'm just used to it, you know? Confidence comes with it. If you look in that mirror in the gym or here, boys, right, and think, do you know what? Yeah, you got certain areas you want to improve, Kyle. You know, I want to improve how big my shoulders are. I want them to stick out more. But you know what? I'm proud that you've actually took it that far, you know? Be proud of your journey, boys. Like, I can't express enough to people to stop putting yourself down, man. Like, the amount of people I meet, and sometimes, yes, like when I open up TikTok at 8 in the morning and I see Alex Eubank, I'm like, fuck, man, I just want to look like that, you know? But like, he's just one of the lucky few. There's nothing we can do about it. So be grateful for your own journey, boys, alright? Please, remember, it's you against you. Make sure to subscribe, and peace.